closing in on first pitch tonight from Turner Field. It's the Cubs and the Braves, and it comes your way next. MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, Turner Field in Atlanta. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Central leading Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike Side. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
Well, as you check out the graphic right here, both of these guys pitching exceptionally well this season, both with really low ERAs, and so it's hard to imagine that a lot of runs will be scored in this one.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. Dexter Fowler makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
For the Cubs, center fielder number 24, Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. EK, our home nine as they start play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-2 coming. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Right back up the middle here, and this is past the mound and into center field as the leadoff man reaches to start the night.
And that is just one heck of an at-bat right there, leading off your half of the first inning. He works the count to 3-2. He lets everybody on the bench see what this guy is featuring, and then he tops it all off by getting on base with a leadoff single. For a table setter, how much better can it get?
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. 1-0 pitch now. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, you know, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
Here's the 2-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. 2-1. And we're just underway from Turner Field. A 2-1 offering. Line hard into left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
That's just a highlight reel catch right there. If this one skips by him, you could be looking at some extra bases. So the pitcher's very excited about making that play.
Anthony Rizzo will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play. First pitch to him. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. 1-1. 1-2 now. Got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2 out, nobody on. Again, a 1-2. And he's right on the fastball there, hit pretty well out towards deep left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down quietly, and now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Now the starting lineup on your screen for the Atlanta Braves as announced by manager Freddie Gonzalez. They'll match up against a guy trying to put it all together, the right-hander Jake Arrieta. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Eric Young Jr. will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, the fielder, Eric Young Jr.
In there, no balls and a strike. EK are visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Cubs have decided to challenge.
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out, so this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 3 homers, and 23 driven in. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 now to Markakis. Swinging a high chopper. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Freddie Freeman will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Now the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, you know, it's never too late to get a first inning rally started. This one's going to find the gap for 2 bases, so now at least to give your cleanup guy a shot to maybe drive in that first run of the game.
Standing in now, A.J. Pierzynski, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
And he misses with it, 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More ahead from Atlanta right after this. Miguel Montero will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. First pitch coming. Now the first pitch of the inning is turned around and into the gap in left center, and that's going to find the alley for extra bases. Around first on his way to second is Montero, and he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Jorge Soler will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
Comes set, now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Stepping in now, Chris Coghlan, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll come into play at 317, 8 home runs, and an even 20 RBIs. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. The 1-1 home. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
He was hoping he'd get him to go up the ladder there, but that's going to set up an even more dangerous pitch here on 3-1.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
That's just a textbook case right here. By not advancing the runner on that previous at-bat, that would have been a run. Instead, now you've got 2 outs and a runner only at third.
Javier Baez will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Chris Johnson will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Now the first pitch. Andrelton Simmons is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ready with another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Now a ball line foul up and over the Braves dugout. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Alberto Callaspo get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Fowler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Addison Russell is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Now for the Cubs, shortstop, Addison Russell.
First pitch coming. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Think you'll see another one of those before this at-bat's through?
After that swing, I think you can just about take that to the bank.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Now here it comes. Johnson to take it at third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Jake Arrieta will step in now.
Jake Arrieta.
First pitch on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
That actually wasn't too bad a swing there. You know, sometimes you can catch those outfielders playing far too shallow with a pitcher up there, but he was able to keep this one in his sights and make the play.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Cameron Maben will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Center fielder, Cameron Maben.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the pitch. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Soler is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Yeah, that was a really good battle right there. It took him a lot of pitches to finally get the fly ball out. Now, obviously you're not going to get on base, but I wouldn't consider that a wasted at-bat at all.
Julio Teheran comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Eric Young Jr. will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Man, he can flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Swing and a high chopper to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Chris Bryant will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Here's the first pitch to him. Anthony Rizzo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 1-0. That's hard hit back up the middle. A dive and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Miguel Montero.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and stepping in now is the catcher Miguel Montero. Comes set, now the pitch. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Montero waits, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Jorge Soler will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 home. And this is on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta. Catcher.
1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring up the backstop, A.J. Pierzynski. First pitch coming. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled back. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed by Pierzynski as he becomes out number 2.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's Chris Johnson now as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Coghlan is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Chris Coghlan will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
The left fielder, number 8, Chris Coghlan.
First pitch to him. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Now the 1-1. Opposite field to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
You know, it's always a danger as an outfielder when you try to make a play like this. You worry about that wrist because sometimes you can get it tucked under when you hit the ground, and you can twist it up pretty good or maybe even break it. But here, not only does he come away unhurt, but he also comes away with the baseball.
Here's Javier Baez. As he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And he'll have himself a base hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Addison Russell will stand in. He grounded out his first time. He's ready. Now the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
If you're a stolen base kind of guy, most of your stolen bases are on the pitcher, not the catcher. But this was a slide step that he used right here, and he still stole the base. I think you got to blame the catcher for this one.
Now the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Hitters count 2-0. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
Oh, that's just a great pitch right there. I mean, you've got a hitter that's ahead in the count now, looking for something that he can drive, and then you see him try to hold back, but he's gone too far, and all he can muster is a little check swing grounder back to the pitcher. Hey, for me, that's just bad plate discipline.
In now, Jake Arrieta, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. From the stretch. And there's strike two as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. He waits. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Pause. Now the pitch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
He's set. Now the pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Good job of holding up right there. That would have been the inning.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Maven will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. Andrelton Simmons will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop.
Here's the first offering. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now here it comes. And this will be fouled away. 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Now the first pitch. Alberto Callaspo is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
Well, we're still looking for that first run of the ball game. Thought for a second this might be it, but it just didn't have enough steam behind it.
Cameron Maben will try it again. He flew out his first time. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Here's the 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip.